show. Time to talk to the Southern Footy League, mate. We love talking about the Southern Footy League.
In Texas.
Well, it's going pretty well at the moment, and no one knows more about it than the president, of course, Craig Warman, joins us. Craig, how are you?
Good, boys. How are you?
Very well, mate. Now, it's been a pretty interesting couple of rounds, mate, but it's starting to heat up a little bit. So I reckon the game of the round, Happy Valley over Morphettville, three-pointer, nail-biter. What do you think?
It was a terrific game. Morphettville were actually 4 goals ahead with about 10 minutes to go. And Flaggy's got a bit of a... Happy Valley got a bit of a spurt on and, knocked them off by 3 points. So it was,
Was that at Happy Valley?
It was at Happy Valley. And
Wow,
it was...
That's such an important win, that is. It's an amazing win, really. 4 goals down, about 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
You think the game's pretty well shot to bits. Today's footy, though.
Yeah, and again, the ground being as heavy as it was, it's a really good win. And, of course, bear in mind that they've Happy Valley are fourth, Morphettville fifth. They'll be playing in, not this week, but the week after, in an elimination final against each other.
Mate, Flagstaff Hill completely dominated Port Noarlunga, so they look threatening, as always, coming towards the final. Yeah,
got a few extra players back again, so they run into a bit of form. They play your boys this week, Cove.
Cove, they do,
Just re-signed their coach too, Ray, for another couple of years.
Yeah,
well done to Cove, well done to Ray.
That's a really good get for them. He's done a really good job in the short time that he's been there, and they're really pleased. So to get another 2 years is good for the football club.
Hey, can we see Ray O'Donnell? We're talking about him now, the coach at Cove, just signed for 2 years. Have you got a genuine fear that the SANFL might grab him or he'll move on somewhere else after that 2 years?
Ray has had a involvement with the SANFL. He was at Norwood for a little while. I can't say that he wouldn't look at anything, but he's good.
He's done a ripping job at Cove, so he's got to be on the radar.
I think he enjoys it as well.
Yeah.
I think he enjoys where he is. I think, from what I hear, he's pretty happy with what he's got at the moment. So hopefully for Cove that he does stick around, because I think that transition period they're going through right now needs a bit of stability at the top, and he's that stability.
It is, very much so.
Yeah, mate, Noarlunga, a little bit too good for your boys.
Oh, way too good there. 10 goals is a big win, and a really good win for Noarlunga, given they're a couple of weeks out from the finals.
Same thing.
And they're they play a side that's on the improve, and they give them a thumping by 10 goals. It's got to be a real confidence booster for them.
Yeah, but at half time there was only 9 points in it, and Cove were in front. After half time the Shoe boys just put the foot down, and they're a physically intimidating side, Noarlunga, again a few younger boys from the Cove couldn't handle when it got hot in the kitchen, so to speak, and it was a good win by Noarlunga.
I'm yet to see them. I'm yet to see Noarlunga play. I've seen the other sides. I've seen most of the other sides. Are they bigger than all the other sides, or just bigger than Cove?
No. Noarlunga play a very physical type of football game.
Yeah.
They've got some really big bodies in amongst some really nippy little players that tend to force the way through for the openings for the little boys. But no, they're a good even group, Noarlunga, coached by Joshy Thorless, the ex-South Adelaide bloke, as you know, and he was the old rough, tough half-backer, and it's brought that to Noarlunga as well. So they this week play Ranella in the top of the table clash, first versus second.
Match of the round, no doubt.
So that'll be our tribe match of the day for broadcast. But Ranella had a good win over Aldinga. Got a couple of quarters into Cam McCree back from that really bad quad injury he had. A couple of other players back as well. They've picked up Angus Roundtree from the ex-Eagles player, who's now playing at Ranella as well. So they're a good side, Ranella, and I think they'll win at home against Noarlunga.
You'd be just about ready to jump off Cove and come on to Ranella.
I've never been on Cove. I'm a Ranella boy.
You've got a shocking memory, mate. You've got a shocking memory. Although, mate, before we get to the round that's coming up this weekend, the Ranella women lost their first game for the season against Flagstaff Hill. Yeah,
a terrific game. Not much in it, a point in it, and whether that's it's probably a good thing for Ranella. haven't been beaten all year. No one's got really close to them. Leading into their last round as well. Before we go into finals the following week.
Clever play by the girls and the coach, mate. They're just taking it easy on the run into the final. So I'm not too worried about that, mate. Now, let's have a look at this week, mate. Christie's Beach in 6th spot, Happy Valley in 4th. And like you say, got to get this one, Happy Valley.
Yeah, they do, to keep that momentum going leading into finals. But again, Christie's Beach had the bye last week, but their form prior to that, for the months leading into, had been very, very good. They'd beaten Morphettville and a couple of other sides. So, this is a bit of a tester for Happy Valley. And, for their sake, hopefully they put the right players on the park. But I wouldn't be surprised if Christie's give them a real good run.
Okay, Flaggies, they've got Cove. That's at Flaggies. That could be a bit of a worry.
Yeah, and the ground out there is not in real good condition. It's
Flaggies?
At Flaggies. They had all of that
rain.
Club room not being finished, so they couldn't play in the first part of the year.
Yeah.
So they've now had 6 or 7 weeks constant footy on it, and of course with all the rain that we've had, it's a bit of a quagmire at the moment. Yeah. That'll keep the game really close, but Flaggies should win it.
Yeah.
Morphettville or Dinga?
Aldinga in the first round beat the Morphettville, if you remember. Morphettville kicking 3-20. They're on their home paddock this week at Morphettville. They'll be smarting after losing to Happy Valley last week. So I would suggest Morphettville, and again they need it for their confidence leading into the elimination final against Happy Valley the following week.
You touched on this one, we'll finish with it. Ranella in top spot, Noarlunga in second, Flaggies closing. Match of the round, tried match of the round. What are you thinking?
Well, if Baz, if you want to watch a real good game of footy, this will be the one to go and watch.
Yeah.
It's at Ranella. They've got a big past players day as well. Ranella, always hard to beat at Ranella. It's a bit like Port Adelaide at Albert, and I think Ranella just in what will be a close game.
That's a good game. There's a couple of good games there.
There's some rippers, mate.
Yeah, the Happy Valley Christie's Beach going to be a good one as well. But yeah, I'll probably pop down, mate. Might pop down to Ranella on the weekend, given there's...
Billy, I'd love to see you.
Port's play Saturday night, I believe, yeah. So
it can't always be about Port, mate.
Well, it does.
It does.
Yeah, everything
goes around
them, yeah.
Yes, at your place. All right. Need to get down and support your team in the Southern Footy League. It'll be a great weekend of footy down there. The finals not too far away. Stay with us still.